Hello, Will Perry. How you doing? Top 10 narcissistic traits. So I've got a bit of a top 10. I'm going to go really fast through this and run down it with you, and why it's so difficult to see. So hopefully you know this stuff, or this will be enlightening. I'd love to hear from you on this one. First one, number one, self-importance. A narcissist will feel self-important, superior, and that they demand special treatment, that they should be treated differently because they are different. They are slightly superior. Number two, lack of empathy. So they display a lack of empathy, a lack of understanding, and an inability to understand. And actually, they don't care. So it might be really difficult for an empath who is attracted naturally to a narcissist, and who a narcissist is attracted to an empath, somebody that's caring, that they, to actually understand. They think, no, it can't be that they don't care, but they do not care. So number three, need for attention. They have narcissists have this great craving for praise, excessive praise, need for attention, because that's how they get to feel good about themselves. There's tons more of it than this. I'm just trying to go fast for you. Number four, they don't deal with criticisms or setbacks very well. Now, we can all find criticisms difficult, especially if we have low self-worth, low self-belief. We can take it like, it can be really difficult. That's true for anybody. But this is a big pattern. They can't take criticism or setbacks very well. They don't like dealing with rejection, and they can become angry or defensive. They can really refute this stuff rather than being hit like a ton of bricks, and it really, knocking you and making you question yourself. It'll be the opposite. They'll push it away, blame, be angry, or be defensive. So that's a difference from somebody with low self-esteem. Sense of entitlement. Narcissists have a sense of entitlement. They feel that other people should fulfill their desires for them because they feel entitled. They feel they deserve this stuff. They feel that people should know this and be fulfilling their desires for them. And they have a disregard for others. It's not that it's reciprocal, that they consider other people the same and fulfill their desires. No. They just have this sense of entitlement and have a complete disregard for other people's feelings and for what other people want. Number six, they're exploitative of others. They exploit other people to get what they want. They manipulate other people, and they take advantage of situations and people to their own advantage. Number seven, complete lack of remorse. They show a lack of remorse, a lack of guilt for their actions, for their thoughts, for what they say, for what they do. And they do not accept responsibility. So you've probably seen them, again, pushing, blame everywhere else except here. Number eight, getting towards the 10, eight, grandiose promises. So they make big promises, big claims sometimes, really eager to impress because it's how they want to appear to others, how they're very worried about their image, and they're unlikely to fulfill them. They're going to renege on their promises. Dismiss it. I was only joking. I wasn't. But they make these big promises, these big claims, especially in public. Number nine, blame others. That's a big one. They don't accept blame for things they've done, for their mistakes or for their shortcomings. They will blame other people. And number 10, often fantasize about power, success, their own attractiveness. They're very concerned about their public image and how they appear to others, and they're about boosting that. Not so much about what's going on behind closed doors. It's all about public image. So get that. You don't want to be with a narcissist, but guess what? You might be. So here's the real kicker: what the narcissist wants in a partner, because they don't want somebody that's a narcissist. They want somebody that puts them on a pedestal, elevated. See, the sense of entitlement. So they want somebody that feels incredibly lucky to have them, and so they want somebody who feels that they are, charm personified, very charming and attentive. They want somebody who they feel is an easy target. That's somebody with low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-belief. Someone who is actually easy to control. Somebody who's likely to say, oh, that's probably my fault. I'm so sorry. Somebody who apologizes a lot, says sorry a lot, who takes blame, because they never take blame. They push it. So they want somebody that accepts it. Now, there's a really good match here. They want somebody who will put up with abuse, who maybe has experienced abuse before. Somebody who deserves it. They think they deserve it because they don't feel worthy, don't feel good enough. That's a terrible thing, isn't it? And in fact, for somebody who has low self-worth, they're probably used to it. It probably feels to some extent normal from their upbringing, even though they might not connect in that way. They want to prove their superiority. They want to be able to dominate over somebody and prove their superiority by being better, by being more together, by being more successful, by being, all these terrible things, narcissistic things. And they want to feel good about themselves. That's how they feel good about themselves, by dominating over. Ironically, the victim, the partner, in this case the woman, but it's non-gender specific, will want to help their partner, who they put on the pedestal and think is wonderful anyway. So they'll want to help. They'll see their vulnerabilities. They'll get the little cracks and chinks, and they'll get a meal off crumbs of that. Excuse me. So ironically, they want to help as well. So it's even more ironic and difficult. A match. It's a deadly match. So that's a jest, but it can be. You probably know the stats. So it can be deadly. So they want to feel powerful in this relationship. They want somebody that's going to be easily pleased. So, these crumbs, they can get a meal off crumbs. They're used to this, small amounts of positive feedback or love or attention. And they can go along with somebody. They want somebody that can go along with the decisions that they make, not somebody that's going to put up a fight or make it difficult. So if you can see this, if you relate to this, if you can see this within your relationships or past relationships, you might resist that actually your partner is narcissistic. You might protect them because you put them on a pedestal. You think they're the best thing and you're the one that's at fault. You're bloody lucky to have them. You might also be feeling stressed and confused by their behaviors, by some patterns of things they've said. There might be a few key things that just jump out at you and go, that's a red flag, but you push it away. You ignore the signs, because you're so in love with them. You think they're so wonderful, but you might be stressed and confused, and you're probably going to blame yourself. You're going to put everything down to you. Stupid, it's me. I need to get better at that, and I should, they put up with me. If that fits you, then what do? My first stop would be to say, right, take the free self-esteem test. I'll put the link down below. It's completely confidential. I don't see anything about it. I don't take any email off you. You can just go and do it. It takes 2 minutes, 10 questions. Discover if this is for you. You're going to be attracting narcissists. So 18 and above, that's cool. You don't need me. This isn't for you. 15 to 18, I'd say you're on the kind of cusp there, and you might just need a little bit of work to get back into control, to be able to get back onto the path that you want to be on. If you've got 15 or less, then this is absolutely speaking to you. This is for you. And I'd say the next step to take is go and explore or jump straight into the 12 Days to Decide. It's a 12-day program, focus program, to really help you get clear on what the real issue is, to get you real clarity. It's only £47. And I put a guarantee in place. If you do the 12 days, it's absolutely not for you. You don't get the benefit that you want to do, or it's not, whatever. If you're not entirely happy with it, I'll give you the £47 back. So it's a no-brainer. I just want to help you get really clear on what the problem is, because as the last one goes, or that one, these are going to you're going to be resisting. You're going to be resistant to this. And I know that, so I want to help you. I want to put you in a position where you get the time and the space and the clearing for 12 days just to get really clear. 12 days to decide whether this is for you, and you actually get one-on-one time with me in that. I hope this is of interest to you. I really hope that you take me up on the offer if your score is 15 or lower. or in that 15 to 18. All right, many thanks. Hope this has been of interest to you. Do let me know in the comments. All right, do subscribe if you haven't already. Speak to you soon. All right, many thanks. Bye-bye.